If you're a woman and you want to find inner peace, you have to escape your patriarchal mindset, which is keeping you stuck in ways that you don't realize. Sometimes you're just buying into it, thinking how it's supposed to be, but it's actually not. So, you see, I believe marriage is a scam. I'm not against the constitution of marriage, but I do not subscribe to the bullshit that our society attaches to it in the name of morals and values, claiming that that's how it's supposed to be. First of all, like a human being should have to do nothing. And I say, and I repeat, absolutely nothing against their will. So, that sums up a lot of bullshit that people have to go through in the name of marriage. They are either forced or expected to be married by a certain age, expected to have kids by a certain age. No, your life is going to be ruined or something bad is going to happen if you don't do these things. And the fear that is associated with not being able to achieve these things by a certain age or time is real. Like that fear is literally ruining your present life. It's literally ruining it. And I 100% believe that a lot of people don't reach their highest potential and the things that they were actually meant to be. They never know their soul, they never know who they were, primarily because of these bullshit ideas that society and our parents um puts into our heads starting very young. I'm not against marriage. I'm a lover girl. Like I love love, okay? Don't get me wrong there. I'm not against men. I in fact, I you might have seen me posting man-hating content, but let me make one thing clear. I do that, and most women who are man haters do that because they see beyond the facade and the fake insecure behavior that a lot of men exhibit, because we see beyond that, because they're more than that. We see that, and when they don't want to or they can't get to their highest potential, these men, it's just annoying. It's just like you don't want to be around that kind of shit. So yeah, but no, I do believe in men and I will always choose to believe in them. And you can only be there for a man who will let you do that, like who would let you be there for him. Oftentimes they're just too proud to admit, they just have too much male ego. Anyway, I wholeheartedly support love, and I'm not against marriage. Nothing wrong with marriage as such. You can marry whoever you want. But if a marriage does not help you grow as a human being, evolve as a soul, if you are not pursuing your biggest, craziest dreams when you are with this person, if you're not able to express anything that bothers you, if you're not able to set your own rules of how you would like for things to be, if there's any way that you have to suppress your truth, suppress who you are, and be less than who you are, then that's basically not serving you. That marriage or relationship, whatever, is not right for you. No way. We were not born to come here, fall in love, have children, and fucking die. That's not what we are here for. We are here to create love with our existence. Like, y- okay. Sometimes I'm just bombarded with things that I want to say. Um, you are here to be love. And what I mean by that is, when you do things that make your soul happy, you would create more positive energy and love around you. If you study, go deep into quantum physics, which shows that everything is energy. All of your, even we, our human bodies are also energy. Every emotion that we feel, every action that we take, everything is energy, and the intention that it comes from. If you are If you are helping someone, great, good. But if you are helping someone from an intention of just helping someone and not thinking that it makes you kind or great, that you did something for someone, like, there's a sense of that pride there. So if you completely do things selflessly, if you learn to do that, that creates so much unconditional love around you. And you, every time you do that, you lose a little piece of your ego. You lose that pride every time you don't take credit for things. I mean, this is not general advice, but what I'm trying to say is, when you learn to become humble at your core, okay, and being humble and living a soft life, it comes with a cost. And that cost is that you cannot put up with people's bullshit, that you cannot put up with people who choose to be ignorant, who choose to cause you pain intentionally. You cannot stay soft in those places. You can talk to people, you can discuss things, but it will only get you so far. Like, if people around you don't see you, they don't value you, they don't understand. Like, in order for somebody to see you or understand you, or value you, they have to first understand where you are coming from. And often we are just too full of ego in order to even, like, for a second, listen to people with the intention of understanding them and not defending ourselves or simply just responding. You sometimes have to, again, you have to let go of yourself, of your ego. You have to do these things, work on yourself, in order to be present for somebody else. So, coming back to the patriarchal conditioning, what it does is, it fucks up our brain, because it tells us that this is who you are, and they're right in our faces with all this bullshit, this list of shit things which you are not. s- um, you do not have to abide by any bullshit that anybody tries to project on you. So I know it's easier said than done, because if when your brain is hijacked by this bullshit, it takes some work to stand up for yourself, to learn what your values are in life, to learn what are the things that you can and can't allow in your life. So that it will require some work, but this is what it takes, like seeking, trying to understand who you are, trying to understand how this bullshit has impacted you. And if I talk about me personally, what has gotten me to this point, being so passionately intense about anything and everything, literally, is empathy. Like, want to, I just, in a way, I just wanted to be understood. Like, I had so much empathy in me that I feel this world, the world around me, like not now, before, never showed it to me. And I'm not saying we should go looking for empathy around us, because we can create it for ourselves. We are it. But amount of bullshit we put up with in order to try and get love is what I'm trying to get at. So, yeah, I believe that we all are capable of being empathetic and kind and loving to ourselves and other people. And if you believe otherwise, if you are holding on to resentment and hatred or anger, then you just need to sit with yourself and, like, just work on through some emotions and things, and you'll get there. It's okay, no big deal. Nothing wrong with that, as long as you have a sincere heart to question things and to look for answers. You will find them. You have to look for them. Another thing that our society is obsessed with is having children. The biological fucking clock. What is that shit? How does it matter? People don't even know why they want to have children and they are having children. You know why or when you should have children is when you are willing to completely surrender your ego, because your kids are not there to serve you in any way. You have kids to create a safe and thriving environment for them, where they can flourish into these beautiful beings that they came here to be. Again, not instilling them with the bullshit that you were raised with, breaking that cycle. And it will take a lot of work breaking that cycle. You will have to completely die before you actually die. Like, it's your ego that has to die. It's the thing that makes you really angry when your kid doesn't listen to you and you want to discipline them right then and there because you are obviously stronger than them. They depend on you. Um, and you know what's the mature thing that you can do in that kind of situation? Not misuse that power, not misuse the fact that they depend on you, and actually be the safe space for them and listen to them and try to find a solution together. Just because you can control your kid does not make you a better parent. The fact that you can control them, yes, you can control them, but the fact that you choose to do it differently is what parenting is, precisely. And how many people around you do you know who understand these things? At this point, I really believe that people who actually deserve to have kids don't want to have kids, because it is a responsibility and it is a beautiful feeling too. I love kids. But at the same time, if you find yourself around people who do not value your essence, especially as a woman, I'm talking about, you do not need to, create or carry families for these people who don't even fucking understand your worth. You don't need that. You are enough on your own as you are. You don't need to follow any scripts that were given to you until or unless you wholeheartedly want to. You wholeheartedly feel that you have found someone who's worthy of that kind of love, where you would make that sacrifice for them. Nobody sees women having children as a big deal, while it's the biggest fucking deal on this entire fucking planet Earth. It's a big event. I heard this somewhere, like if kids did not come from women and they came from, like, they were like these designated portals from where the kids came from, there would probably be temples there at this point. Like, people would literally be worshipping day and night around those places if there were such a thing. Women are literally the closest thing to God. And if you're a man listening to this and you were not taught this, and you know, do not physically embody this understanding or knowing in your soul right now, and you often find yourself conflicted with different women in your life, please seek to understand this truth. Seek to want to learn this. Please, you can do that. Again, you have to be willing to die before you die. Just um question whatever your mind tells you, question whatever your mind believes. Half of them are bullshit, but you think they're right because you believe them. You never question where they came from. Are they even yours? Because they're not. Once you found peace with being with yourself, away from this societal expectations or standards or whatever the fuck, I don't even know, um you wouldn't want anyone by your side who does not multiply that peace 1,000, if not 100 fucking times. Okay, you wouldn't want that. And even if you don't find that person, you will still be okay with yourself. You'll be content. And that's the state you should aspire to be in, because life is way more than what these patriarchal conditioning or just any general, pain or trauma that we have been through tries to tell us, whatever our mind tries to tell us. Life is way, way, way more than that, and you are connected to the wisdom of your soul that is way beyond powerful, that you can actually that your conscious mind cannot even comprehend. Do you ever question why do we keep doing it wrong? This is why. Because we were not meant to desperately look for people to love us, um or to create a family with, without without there even being any talks about values, about how to give back to the world, how to create a safe or healthy space for yourself, for your partner, for your kids, without any of these important discussions that need to happen before you ever even think about making that decision. None of that's happening. I mean, why do you think we're doing it wrong? This is why. Please look after yourself. Oh my god, the sun is in my face. Oh.